How's that? Alright, bet. What's going on, guys? It's the second edition of my copywriting journey. What can I say about this week? It has been I've learned a good amount this week. And that's just in like my own personal journey. So from where we last left off, I was telling you guys what my current situation is. So there's that. Still basically the same situation. I just had work at Walmart today. But I'm making progress, and I actually ended up switching my entire niche, like the people that I want to work for, because I started doing some research on like the types of people I could reach out to, and they were just not it. Like, they were not the type of people I was trying to work with at all. Like, it was gonna be the health niche, like health coaches, like people that help people develop like healthy like habits and stuff, and like with their eating and everything. And I was interested in that type of field, but once I started finding out like the people that were in it, it was like a bunch of like old heads, like doctors and like middle-aged moms, and there were a bunch of like Indian channels that was just like all their content was just like AI. So I was just like, bruh. So I started like seeing all of that. Like, that was the majority of the people that I was finding, and I was just like, yo, like, I had a moment where I just sat there and I started questioning, like, is this even like the niche that I want to work for? Like, these people aren't even, like, I don't even want to work with these type of people. My ideal client is like people that, someone that's around my age. He's, he or she, whatever, they're into business. They're just kind of at the same mindset as me. I feel like it's gonna be hard to share a lot of like have a lot of commonalities with someone that's like 20 years older than me and went through like years of like college to get a doctor whatever certificate, whatever that shit is. So I spent some time. I went to this local park near my house, and I was just like meditating and just like praying on it, because this was the first time I actually ran into like a problem. Like, this whole past month of September, I was like just obsessed with, you know, I still am obsessed, but like I was just like full steam ahead. Like, I wasn't really running into anything that was like stopping me. I was just moving. And then, you know, I actually finished writing my offer. I came up with my offer. I wrote like my emails that I was gonna send out. I had literally everything ready, and then I went to find some leads, source leads on YouTube, and this happened. So I was low key discouraged, and I didn't know what to do. So I was like, my mind was just like, it was like a mess in there. So I was just like, I had to get outside. I was inside the whole time. So I went to this park near my house. I just sat outside in the sun, just like on a bench, just like this. I was just sitting like this for like, it was like a half hour, just like that. And there were people walking past me. They were probably like, what the heck is this guy doing? Is he good? But it just felt so good being in that position. I don't know what it was. I can't really explain it, but I just let my mind just roam and, come up with like solutions to my problem. And I brought a notebook. I started filling out my notebook with like things that were coming to mind. And just talking to God, like, trying to figure out what is my next step. Like, how can I approach this? At what angle, can I, tackle this problem that I was dealing with? So, you know, I I I came up with some stuff that I thought was gonna help, but throughout the rest of the day, I just kept thinking on it and like praying on it, and I started to think about another direction I could take it. In terms of like a niche, people that I could help. So I started thinking about school communities. If you guys don't know, it's like it's low key popping right now. It's like an online platform, like community platform, where you can monetize it, and like people can pay like monthly to be in your community, and it's kind of like a place to host like an online course. Um, and a lot of people that are in that are like younger and like business owners, and they're like hustlers and shit. So that's a lot more in my ballpark, and especially because it's like popping right now, there's just endless amount of leads in there. So I started thinking, I was like, you know what? Let me just, think some more about this, just make sure it's something I actually want to do and is worth doing. So yeah, was doing that, and then I was like, I want to leave it down to one last thing, because I was leaning towards just scrapping the health niche and going with the school community. And so I reached out to my this guy I really look up to named KJ Rainey. That is he's like probably my role model with all this copywriting stuff. So I asked him if he thought that was like a valid direction to go. Um, and he approved. He was like, you know what, let's do it, bro. So I got into it, and I just scrapped everything that I did, just all the way up until this point, just like threw it out the window. I didn't like. I still have it, but you know, just to have it. I don't know, but that's gone. I just moved on to this next niche, and that's what I've been doing now. So I've been just building my offer recently this week. Building my offer for the school community owners. I've been was actually practicing some looms and speaking properly with practicing my speaking, because that definitely needs some work. That's another reason why I'm doing this too. So because I watch myself back talking, and there's a lot of times where I just sound like dead kind of, and that's something I definitely gotta work on, because people that I'm reaching out to, they're not trying to work with someone that's like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, so what I can do is like I can help you like make more money. Like it's not gonna work. I gotta be more like, I'll be like, yo, what's up, man? Like, like even just that, bro. It's like that was just like uncomfortable. But I know I gotta do it, and I gotta break out of that, because being comfortable is not getting me anywhere. So I know I have to, like, knowing that that's uncomfortable is just a sign to me that I gotta just go for that, because I'm gonna make progress through that if I just am constantly in that uncomfortable environment. Um. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now with that. But in terms of Walmart though, like I have been struggling like mentally, like it's been a mental battle. Like I know it sounds kind of like I might sound kind of like spoiled, because I know a lot of people don't even make money at all, but like everyone's situation is different, and I feel like it's a waste of time trying to think about other people's situations that is nothing doesn't really have anything to do with me. Um, I don't know if that sounds like kind of douchey or whatever, but it's like I don't know. This is my situation. This is how I react to my situation. So I'm really considering, quitting Walmart with like before I even start making money with all this, because I had a realization that I'm spending 8, 9 hours of my life at this, job, and it's like pretty much every day. Like I get like 2 full days off now, which is really starting to affect me, and I'm starting to get like pissed off, because I realize that my time needs all my time, not all my time, but the majority of my time like needs to be going into this business if I want to start seeing progress. And um Walmart is just taking up so much of that. So I'm starting to see that like my time is actually more valuable than the money that I'm getting paid for, which is kind of crazy. I never would have thought that, but I'm really starting to see that now, and it's just bothering me every day. Like I have to go into work. It's like, bro, I could be spending 9 hours of these. It's my business, and it's frustrating me a lot. But I did the math, and technically, I need to stay here until the end of the month, and then low key in November, I could quit. Like technically, so I'm really considering it. Um, because you know, like I said, my time is more valuable than my money, and I need to be putting a lot of that into this business. Um, because I know it's gonna pay off for me like exponentially. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm just gonna keep rocking with this for now. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. But I don't know what it is. I can't really describe it or explain it, but I started telling people like what I'm doing. Like I've told my mom and my dad and my grandma and some of my boys. I'm about to tell my girl. I haven't been able to see her in like a week and a half, where we could actually like talk about it, but I gotta tell her. Um, and I just have a feeling that this is gonna be a big month for me. Like I feel like it's just gonna be like a huge switch, and copywriting is really just gonna get like serious. Like it's gonna become like my life. Um, I've had people, just tell me that too. That like in my community, like people have just been telling me like, yo, like this is it, bro. You're gonna get a client, bro. Like um, you're gonna get out of Walmart like soon. Like I could feel it. Like this is my chat with KJ. Look what he said. He was like, client 30 days. I feel it, bro. Keep grinding. I'll say yes, sir. And hearing it from him, bro, it was just such a cool feeling when I read that. I was like, bro, like this is the month. I've even been like journaling about it and stuff. So it feels good. It feels good, man. I really I'm enjoying this. I'm realizing this is something that gives me purpose, and it's I never had something like this before. So I'm really thankful for this, and I'm so excited just to see where I'm at by the end of this month. It's October 9th, so the 31st, that's, a few weeks. A few weeks to just get cracking, and I'm getting close. I'm getting close to outreach. So the next video is um probably gonna be a banger, because by then my goal is to be, outreaching. So I'll update you guys with that. But yeah, I'm about to get to work. Start digging up some latent conditions of my niche. So I can have some secret weapons to acquire these clients. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. See you in the next one.